This park is absolutely electric for this game. Such a great postseason atmosphere. And right back to the mound. The throw to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning. Brandon Valenzuela up next for the Red Sox. First pitch misses.
Nothing like the drama you get in the postseason, Boog. Love being a part of these games.
Next pitch is downstairs.
2-0.
And a big swing and a miss.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one fouled off, 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that drops foul. Swings through it for the K. He swung over top of the curveball.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then hit that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
So the batting order turns over. Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox. There's a strike. Duran in his 9th season, 33 years, the former Gold Glover in the American League. That clips a corner. 2 out, space is empty. Got him swinging. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-1. Third game of the division series.
Shortstop,
and now the shortstop, number 1. Gore back to work. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
That was a well-executed slider away for the strikeout right there. First 2 pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the count. And at that point, you can start expanding the zone as a pitcher. He made him chase and got the quick strikeout.
And now it's Gavin Lux.
Ball
that
1,
misses.
no strike.
Ball 1. You know, Singy, they talk about Red Sox Nation, but there is something to that because the Boston Red Sox. That's a laser base hit.
This lefty matchup thing's not going so well.
Now at the plate, Michael Busch. He's 0 for 1. Hit hard. Should be extra bases. Lux around third. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. And now he's out, trying to get back to third. So up next, Tyler Soderstrom. Late swing, foul to the left.
They travel really well, and I think Red Sox fans are sprinkled all over the country.
Man at second. And a slider misses down and away.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And that one fouled off. Two outs. That one down the line and foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
This one in the air. Meyer settles under it and makes the catch. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shabby and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Dane Myers. There's a strike.
You know, these Red Sox just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Swing and a pop-up. Lux gets under it. Hauls it in for the out.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
And that drops in for a strike. Falling behind 2-1.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Anthony stands in now and watches strike 1. Outside low, and the count is 1-1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in Game 3 of this American League Division Series. There's a strike. Backed off the plate that time. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. Red Sox go down. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters are performed up to this point. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Swings and misses. 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Catcher has it, fires to first. In time to get him, 1 away in the strikeout.
Back-to-back curveballs and back-to-back whiffs. And I tell you what, that's having a feel for what you can beat a hitter with. And clearly, he wasn't picking up that breaking ball at all.
Now it's going to be Cole Young. That's hard hit on the line. Corrals it. And there are 2 outs. 2 down, base is empty. Cal Raleigh will hit next. 1 for 2. And he can't come up with it. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the 5th. Back here in Boston. Now it's the DH, Heston Kjerstad. And that misses. And that is ball 1. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Left field, Gurriel settles underneath it, brings it in. And there's 1 away. And now the right fielder, Joey Wiemer. And that's in for a strike.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
Right back to him on the mound. In plenty of time to first. Now 2 away. Now it's the second baseman, Christian Campbell. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Right through there for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. Ripped to right.
Everything came together for him. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Meyer in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Line drive, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And the Red Sox lead 1. And we're back. Here's Gurriel. Gurriel, a former All-Star, 36 years old, and he was born in Cuba. That one ripped. Weimer makes the play. One away. Next is the designated hitter, Corey Julks. He's already homered here in this one. Now he breaks his bat. Gore snags it for the second out.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Number one at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. And the next pitch is way outside. 2 down, nobody on. Here in Game 3 of this American League Division Series. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down. Bottom of the 6th. And now Brandon Valenzuela. The changeup missing, and that's ball 1. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
This one smashed down the right field line. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double. Now Dane Myers. Swing and a ground ball. Throw to first in time.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance. Had to try to in the air, get his shoulders turned, and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Right through there for a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Just missed.
This is the time you have to pull out every trick in your bag. They know the season is over with the loss. Things aren't looking great right now, but they're still in striking distance. They need to get something going real soon. Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Roman Anthony.
0-1.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Tying run in scoring position here in the bottom of the 6th. Checks his swing, now would appeal to third. And he won around. Just enough that time. Headed towards the corner. A ball. Gets a piece and stays alive. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Gurriel trying to get there, and that's the 3rd out. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Carlos Hernandez.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Myers makes makes the catch for the out. And there's one down. Michael Bush, the next to hit. He gets a shot right here against the righty, and he is elite against right-handed pitching. The contact, the average, and delivers the slow. Slings to first, and a couple of quick outs. And here's the first baseman, Tyler Soderstrom. Both two in this one. Two down, nobody on. He swings and fouls one off. That one ripped left field. That's back. And it's off the green monster.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
So two down, and now Henry Bolt. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Out there. And welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Josh Lowe into the game as a defensive sub now, and he'll take over in center. That clips the zone. 0-1. Well, he's back out there to begin the seventh. That surprised you at all, Chris?
Yeah, a little bit. It was a little rough the sixth inning there, but his skipper's got a lot of confidence in him. But trust me, they will keep a close eye on how he does in this one.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Not close with that one, and that's ball one. In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate. A big first out here in the seventh via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Outside low, and now it's even 1-1. Holding on to a one-run lead here in the late stages of Game 3. That's outside, 2-1. And there's a ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And the tying run is on base.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
Runner takes off. Pitch outside. Throw. Save. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it, and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
And that one clips the corner.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Ground ball right side. That's a base hit. Coming home. Here comes the throw. The tag. And he's safe. We are tied at 2.
Huge game-tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball. Deep.
Manager
pitching, number 76.
digging in, Marcelo Meyer. Swinging a foul out of play. One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. And fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
1 at second. He's out. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Valenzuela in the box now. No balls and a strike. Runner on the go. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. 2 outs. Foul ball still 0-2. And the pitch. Good eye in that spot.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat. That fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touched it.
Ball,
And that's outside. Next offering is downstairs.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. He's there. He's got it. And the inning is over. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. Back here at Fenway, we go to the eighth. Here's the center
Leading things
fielder.
off.
Josh
Center
Lowe.
fielder, Josh Lowe.
Hernandez back to work. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. That's strike one. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Jose Buto appears to be getting loose. Holderman getting cranked up as well. Right side, hard hit. Tosses to first. First out in the top of the eighth. Cole Young getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. And that one fouled off. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. Onto the track. And he makes the catch. And here is Cal Raleigh. 1 for 3. And that is out of play. 2 down, nobody on. Here in Game 3 of this American League Division Series. Yeah, that's fouled off. Breaking ball inside. And the count is 1-2. In the air, right field. Weimer gets under it, drops into the glove, and that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Leading off, Jarren Duran. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Late on that fastball. Fights it off. He'll see another. Oh, 0-2 now. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Devers, the next to hit, takes low for a ball.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And a swing and a miss.
2 strikes.
And that's outside. And the count is 2-2. There goes the runner. There's a ball. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity, so not a terrible result.
Anthony up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Next offering is down low. Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
And that'll load the bases. of the dugout. That's in there. It's 0-1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Line drive. Makes the grab. Runner tags for home. A big run scores on the sac fly. And they've taken the lead here in Game 3. And stepping in for Boston, Joey Wiemer. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. Back here in Boston, all set for the start of the inning. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Gurriel gets a piece. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and we are tied. It's 3-3. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So it's all tied up. To the home. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. John Peterson.
Well, they're going with the lefty bat here, Boog, trying to improve that matchup for a very important at bat in this game.
First pitch, not close.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Peterson just got a piece of it. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the late stages of Game 3. And that is cut on and missed. And the count 1-2.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Up the middle, sizzling on its way to the outfield. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
Go ahead run on base. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Way outside. 1-0. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. The throw in. Tag out. They cut down the go-ahead run at second. Now the third baseman, Gavin Lux. Runner on the go. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. One away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. In the dirt. Blocked.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. On the ground to first, and it's just foul. That was close.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
That's ball 2.
Squirts away a little bit, and an excellent job keeping it right there. That one missed. Ball 4, he walked in, and that keeps things going.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there. But with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Jose Butto. Tanner Scott comes on now.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And fouled off. On the ground, 2 ball. They get one. Hung up in a rundown now between third and home. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We're tied now at 3 apiece. You're watching the American League Division. Back here at Fenway Park, bottom of the inning. Joe stepping in for Boston. Christian Campbell. That one at triple digits.
Now, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
That one way outside, and it's 1-1. Ground ball left side, down the line, and it's foul. That misses the zone. Ball 2. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. Marcelo Meyer up next for the Red Sox, and he pumps in a strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Stays alive. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Brandon Valenzuela up next for the Red Sox. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Joyce, 29 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick in 2022. Trying to send this to extra innings. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. Next offering is fouled back. Out to short. Zips it across. That's the 3rd out, and we'll play extra innings in this one. Down in order go the Red Sox. Still tied 3-3. And we're back here at Fenway Park. And the batter now, Tyler Soderstrom. Squares, pushes at it, misses it. It's a strike, 0-1. And it's strike 2. And a swing and a miss. 1 out.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And now the center fielder, Josh Lowe. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. Ground ball right side. And a couple of quick outs. Now it's the right fielder.
Right fielder, Cole Young.
Swing and a broken bat roller towards third. Devers. Now the throw to first on the run. On target. He got him. Nice play. On to the bottom of the 10th. Now batting Jarren Duran. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Ripped, but it curls foul. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground right side, and that's just foul. And a 1-2. That one is absolutely belted. On the move, heading back. And it bangs off the monster. Around second now, going for 3. into third base, and the winning run is 90 feet away.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Put a really beautiful swing on that pitch right there. Just didn't quite.
Lux sends it across to first. One out, the bottom of the 10th. High leverage spot, and here comes the game.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
That's too low. And the count 1-2. Squirts away a little bit. Nothing happening on the bases, though.
Now, when you follow up a triple-digit fastball with a nasty changeup, pretty much every time the hitter's going to be in trouble. That was the plan. Get him to sit dead red on the fastball and then just make him look foolish with the off-speed stuff.
Late with the swing there.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And that's in for a strike. Winning run at third, 2 down. Ground ball up the middle. Throws to first in time. And we're headed to the 11th. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We push on to the 11th. All tied up at 3 apiece. Back down, and we're in extras. A new arm on the mound here in the top half of the inning. Colin Holderman. And now the catcher comes up to him. Cal Raleigh. That one misses. Ball 1. Ripped to short. Tosses across to first. 1 up, 1 down. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
Check swing, went around, and that is strike 1. Base is empty, 1 away here in Game 3 of this American League Division Series. And he grounds one back up the middle. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. The throw is late, and they don't get the out.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Go ahead run on base. Here's Jack Peterson. Late swing, foul to the left.
One ball.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. Line drive. Could be extra bases. Around second is Gurriel. And Jock is going to have himself a double. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
2 on, 1 out. Now it's the shortstop. Golden opportunity right here. And that one gets past the catcher. No movement on the base. It's ball 1. 2 on, 1 out.
2 balls.
Now a
no
pitch
strike.
out to defend against the squeeze, but nothing going on. And
Well,
another
that's off the
ball.
plate.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
On the ground. Play at the plate. Safe. And they take the lead.
Now batting, third baseman, Gavin Lux.
Next to hit, Gavin Lux. Runner takes off. Pitch misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
The throw, tag, and he's out.
You can see they're continuing to try to apply pressure on this pitcher who struggled a little bit. But the problem is you get caught right there. You're helping him out. You're giving him an out that he struggled to get. You want to maintain those base runners. Let some of those guys coming up to the plate that got some pop, can hit the ball in the gap, drive in a couple of more runs.
Close, but called a ball. 2-0.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Next pitch is outside. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th. The Moose on top here, 4-3.
Now pitching.
Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning, Cole Sands.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress.
Yep,
Let's see what he's
out.
got here to try and close it out.
That's ball 2.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Squeezes it, and there's 1 down. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Makes the grab for the second out. So it's their last chance in this one. And next for the Red Sox, Marcelo Meyer. Strike 1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
A 1-run lead here in the late stages of Game 3. They're down to their final strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Sands is just 1 strike away. And that is it. They are heading for the ALCS.
Well, a really solid division series win. They can move on to the next round and I think relax a little bit more. Congratulations. Get ready for the ALCS.
Real West Side, Compton. You already know what's up. Hey, yeah, pull up with a thing or 2. Yeah, you know what I came to do. Slide down the avenue. Yeah, did what I had to do. Infinite flavor. Yeah, pick your favorite. Yeah, player. Think about running from air. Yeah, looking at the Lakers. Salam alaikum, wa alaikum salam. Why thank you, we the realest alive. Hi hater, bye hater.
Bye hater. Bye Felicia. Not today, not tomorrow either. Look though, it's a lot of vacant houses, whole city like a town. At the block, little snag or 2. Auntie in the Congress, no Johnny is the projects, no St. Lucia. Tryna kill bills, if $1 meal really will fit your whole attitude. Been rapping about the real since a little. Imagine if I had the boot. I was only 9 years old when I found my soul. Cuz had me in the booth, booking those first. The ever roll, shorty, the whole block posted. Everybody not the vocals, and he told you I'm posted. I'm like riding, they can't cope, I don't know, could be inside. First line was about my shit. You just heard that he died on the last Friday. Hop out your feelings, hop out your feelings. Come high up the ceiling, come. I want you to get with me. Come slide with me. I got a feeling, get it crackin' like a kill it. In the back, you're chillin' with you. I want you to get with me. Come slide with me. I just want a buttercream beamer with an R&B deep slide straight to the pay like a visa. A little to the little thick thing, keep it. Got a feel like she shine to Adidas. Ever since a young, I've been a leader. I'm on the pledge of allegiance. Kid to the public, but to me, I'm like, one day, don't see it. Just to the got to say about watching never hip hop. Meanwhile, a few channels down the block, they getting robbed by the cops. I can't believe what I see with my eyes. So nowadays, I like it. I'ma look to the skies and manifest anything I need. Any on a power trip. When the whole team, the power strip. No, love to this trying to politic. Got my guys already, got my queen already. How I sound already, how my songs already. Got a message how they ain't on already. I don't care. Take it day by day. My vice is money in my safe. Cash going up as I elevate. I was down bad, now I'm hop out your feelings, hop out the feelings. Come high up the ceiling, come. I want you to get with me. Slide, come slide. I got a feeling, get it crackin' like a kill it. In the back, you're chillin' with you. I want you to get with me. Come slide with me. You said you don't, but you won't try with me. Don't you dare get paranoid, girl. Hot on asteroid, plus I keep them. Don't leave. Put phase on. Northside, St. Louis, all the way down to Dallas, that's how we doing. You feel? And on my mama told me I'm that shot, so kind of long, but Castro Drive, New Road, Northside, St. Louis, right down shit, you feel? I made like, you know what I'm saying? So
From the home of the Mariners since 1999, T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. Game 1 of the American League Championship Series. It's Vancouver taking on the Seattle Mariners. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelby. Singy, this should be fun.
Well, you can feel the energy in the ballpark, and these two teams
just about ready to roll here. On the hill for the Mariners, Kyle Bradish. Singy, he was impressive his last time out.
He was outstanding. Complete game shutout. He got some great support from his defense. He's got the swing and miss stuff. Everything working for him. We'll see if he's got it today.
A little out front there as he swings through it. Bradish notched the complete game the last time on the hill. To the right side. And he takes it himself for the out. Now the number 2 hitter, Cole Young.
Number 8, Cole Young.
And it's fouled away.
Yeah, not a lot of pitchers racking up complete games nowadays, so that last start of his really stands out for me. When you can eat innings like that, you take a big weight off your bullpen, and that's very valuable.
1 out, base is empty. And that one almost got him. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That missed by a lot. And the count's even at 2.
No, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Cal Raleigh now at the plate. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Bradish in his 9th season, 33 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2018. There's a swing and a drive. Back there. And that one is. And they add a pair. It's 2-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
Now here is Tyler Soderstrom, right side, and that's foul. And that one is lifted in the air. They got it for out number 2.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
That one down the line, and foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Fouled off to the right. Cut out and missed. Curveball struck him out. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this. Back here with my pal Siggy, and getting the start, Bryce Miller. How about a report on him, Chris?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And down on strikes, and 1 out now.
Batting second, the second baseman.
Gleyber Torres up to hit.
Torres.
And that one fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. 1 down, base is empty. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. He makes the grab. 2 away now. 2 outs, base is empty. Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners.
Rodriguez.
Pitch misses. Ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he Game 1 of the American League Championship Series. Here's the veteran second baseman, Michael Bush. Bradish back to work. Outside low, and it's 1-0.
One wonderful thing about the postseason, you never know who's going to be the hero. It could be the superstar, but often it's a far more unlikely player.
That's in there. That's strike one. You know, one unlikely postseason hero I saw up close, Alex Gonzalez of the Marlins in the 2003 World Series. Wasn't really known for his bat, but he hit a walk-off homer in extra innings in Game 4. It tied the series and was a huge momentum swing. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Inside, almost got him.
Three and two.
The pitch. Line drive, caught.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. And that's a two-bagger. And Jock Peterson stands in. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. And that should quiet this home crowd. It's 4-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Base is empty, one away. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. On the ground to third. Fires across the diamond. Got the out.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Back to the top of the lineup, and now Josh Lowe. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Hit hard on the ground to short. In time to Vaughn. Out number 3. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching the American League Championship Series on the show. Back at T-Mobile Park, and now the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. Well, it's pretty clear that he was frustrated, and even he admitted as much with his performance in their last series, but now a chance to hit the reset button.
That's one of the things he's going to have to get used to. Being the superstar player in this lineup, they are going to pitch you very tough, and you make the adjustment, you can have success. I think you'll have it in this one.
Swings and misses, and the count is 0-2. Matthew Ross behind the plate. Pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, pitchers that work side to side effectively love being on the mound with Ross calling balls and strikes, Boog. If you can command your stuff on the outer edges of the strike zone, he will reward you.
fouls it off. Still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And a 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your two-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
At the plate, Matt Wallner. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. And delivers outside. Wallner launched a homer in his most recent game. Outside low. Now 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
2-2.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
And a foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Top half of the 3rd inning, and now the right fielder, Cole Young. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Stretches out and hauls it in. Here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. He's already homered in this game. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. Swing and a miss.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
Ground ball to the right side, and that's just foul. One down, base is empty. Well struck, right field. And that one is off the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes. Next is the speedy first baseman, Tyler Soderstrom. He's 0 for 1. To short, could be 2. Montgomery tossed to second, and it's a double play to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. The Moose out front here, 4-0. Back in Seattle, set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's the 3rd baseman, Orelvis Martinez. Headed towards the corner, and that's a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
You know, Bruce, every team has a hitter's meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. And now Colson Montgomery. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball there. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
2 down, base is empty. Here's the left fielder. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
Next offering is in for a strike. Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's down and away.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. That one just misses, and the count's full. We go to the top of the 4th, and the batter will be the shortstop, number 1. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle of the base hit. So man aboard. Here's the second baseman, Michael Bush. 0 for 1 so far. Foul ball. Bush goes 6'1", 210 pounds, and he took home the Silver Slugger last year in the American League. Ground ball right side, could be 2. There's 1 on the ball. 2.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Swing and a pop-up. Martinez settles under this one, makes the play, and it's out. And we're back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Jose Ramirez. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Just missed.
Well, these Mariners, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
On the ground to the left, and foul ball.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand. Well, right now, he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Inside, just missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
The next pitch misses, and now 3-0. That's a strike thanks to the sweeper.
3-1.
And a foul ball. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That one felt good, and they cut into the lead. It's 4-1.
Well, there goes the shutout. Just like that. They're still behind, but this is a start.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. That one fouled off. swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 4-1 ball game. Bradish back to work. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the leadoff man aboard. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Gurriel now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Nobody out. Runner at first. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Got it. Swinging for the strikeout. Well done behind the dish.
We'll take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate.
So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, Caleb Ferguson.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
The lefty, the 1-0. Hit in the air, left field, on the move. Makes the catch, and there's two down.
Now batting.
Now it's the right fielder, Cole Young, 1 for 2. Now a high fly ball out to left center. And that is... Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, these Mariners, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
To the right side, Bush fires over to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Sable takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. The M's trailing by 3 here in game 1 of the ALCS. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Orelvis Martinez up next for the Mariners. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Fouled off. He was late. And now 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
Knocks it down. That misses the zone. It's 2 and 2. On the ground, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. And now the shortstop, Colson Montgomery. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Martinez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Close, but called a ball. 1 and 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. And they'll do it again. Checks his swing, appeal to third, and he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. Game 1 of the American League Championship Series. Here's the power hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. Center field. Rodriguez under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 1 down. Tyler Soderstrom, the next to hit.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Popped up. Montgomery under it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
The batter, number 1. Shortstop, Cole.
2 outs, base is empty.
Emerson.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Rodriguez sizes this one up and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Back in Seattle, now the left fielder, number 82. Knee high, that's in for a strike. A swing and a miss. And he's up to 12 strikeouts on the day.
It's almost like he's telling the guys in the bullpen, stand down, I got this.
Here's Jose Ramirez. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. On the corner for a strike. 0-2 now. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Bush gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. And a strike to Gleyber. Ball 1 there. Close one, doesn't get the call. And a count 2-1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Next offering misses. Full count, 3-2. This one in the air, center field. Lowe has it sized up. Brings it in for the 3rd out. New pitcher for the Mariners, Sam Hentges.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Bush up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
1-1.
Inside, and it's 2-1. Way high.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Lined, and that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Now the 3rd baseman, Gavin Lux. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Rodriguez hustles to get it in. Rudder stops at second, and the first 2 reach to start the inning.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up if he wants to have a good at bat.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that's the first out.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
Here's the center fielder, Josh Lowe. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss as he was late.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hit.
Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. One run across. Runner holds it third, respecting the big arm at center field.
Goes through with the RBI. That can be a really tough pitch to handle, a front door breaking ball, but he did a great job staying in there, keeping that front shoulder closed. He didn't spin off the ball and hook it foul, which happens so many times.
And here is Cole Young. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Pulls it in on the warning track. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 5-1 ball game. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th.
Now,
Josh Friedberg.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Right through there for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
On a line out towards center. Lowe pulls it down, and there's one away. Andrew Vaughn now. Fastball for a strike. Friedberg, 6'1" righty, only 20 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Swing and a foul out of play. The Mariners down by 4 here in the late stages of game 1. That's to third, and that's a fair ball. And now the right fielder, Matt Wallner. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And no one can get there. Coming home. He will score. And they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 gone now.
First strikeout for him in this one. And that splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
Swings through that one.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Got him swinging. Good job at damage control right there. RBI double for the M's. It's now 5-2.
Now pitching for
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Troy Taylor.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And there's one down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Number 21, Tyler Soderstrom.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Tyler Soderstrom. And there's a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away here in game 1 of the ALCS. And that is out of play. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone, and a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor. It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat. That fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Rodriguez makes the play. Big swing and a miss.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
Fair ball.
They really turned on that one, and as it hooked down the line, it was hard to tell if it would stay fair, but it just barely sneaked in there.
Number 82, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Off the mark there. Now 1-2.
1-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. I think we really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time, because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Makes the grab, 2 down. Here comes Gleyber Torres. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Here's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across, because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the ninth, got a lockdown closer ready to come in.
And 1-2. Cut on and miss, struck him out. Inning over. We're back in. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, George Soriano. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, J.P. Crawford.
Well, looking for a little insurance here to start the ninth, Booth.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Now there's one away. Gavin Lux digs in now. Hard hit left side. In time to Vaughn. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Jock Peterson. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Movement in the bullpen. Emerson Hancock preparing to come on if needed. Dollar getting loose as well. Way out front for strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
That's towards center. Rodriguez settles under it. Brings it in. And that is that. Offense. And here's the closer to try and finish off game 1. Ben Joyce.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Fought off foul.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
0-2 now. Got him looking. One gone here. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expand a little bit with 2 strikes.
The M's trailing by 3 here in the late stages of game 1. And that's off the outside edge. 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Down to the last out for the Mariners.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of that closer. Come in and just destroy all four. First 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
Walner in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And that is the ball game.
winning never gets old, but it's also important to come out and play with some level of a fear of failure. That's what brings out the best, knowing that if I don't bring it today, we could lose. And nobody likes to lose, especially when you work this hard to play at this level. Nice win today.
And your final score, 5-2.
Tú y yo. From within, concentrated thoughts on who I used to be. I'm shedding skin. Every day a new version of me, a third of me demented, cemented in pain, juggling the pros and cons of fame. I don't know how to make friends, I'm a lonely soul. I recollect this isolation, I was 4 years old. Truth be told, I've been battling myself, trying to navigate the rhythms fake, cynical about the judgment day. I did past life progression last year and it f***ed me up. Reincarnated on this earth for 100 plus. Body after body, lesson after lesson. Let's take it back to Michigan in 1947. My father kicked me out the house cause I wouldn't listen to him. I didn't care about his influence, only loved what I was doing. Gifted as a musician, I play guitar on the grand level. The most talented where I'm from, but I had to rebel. And so I'm off in the sunset, searching for my place in the world. With my guitar up on my hip, that's the story unfurled. I found myself with a pocket full of money and a whole lot of respect. While the record business loved me, I was head of rhythm and blues. The women that fell to their feet, so many to choose. But I manipulated power as I lied to the masses. Died with my money, gluttony was too attractive. Reincarnated. Another life, it placed me as a black woman in the chitlin circuit. Seductive vocalist as the promoter lit the curtains. My voice was angelic, straight from heaven, the crowd sobbed. A musical genius, what the articles emphasized. Had everything I wanted, but I couldn't speak.
Welcome to the Home Run Derby. 4 hitters are ready to face off in a single elimination bracket. Let's get right to it. It's time for the Home Run Derby. Up first in this semifinal matchup, representing the Tampa Bay Rays, number 13, Junior Caminero. No question about that one. No doubt about that one. 2 minutes remaining. Oh, that's a monster home run. That's 3 in a row now. Number 4 in a row. And that one's gone into the second net. 6 consecutive home runs. Make it 7 in a row now. That one's out of here and into the second net. That's 9 straight home runs. 30 seconds left. It's gone. Home run number 12. Another home run. No question about that one. The bonus round has begun. Out of here. That's his 15th home run. And that's a home run. His 16th in the round. No doubt about that one. He ends the round with an incredible 17 home runs. And he will have to wait to see if that holds up. Oh, that's a monster home run. That one is gone. His second home run. And there it is, his third home run. Out of here. That's his fourth home run. That one is gone. There's another one. Gone. His sixth home run. Another home run. That's gone. Home run number 8. A hat trick. 3 in a row. Just 1 minute remaining. 4 in a row now. 5 straight home runs. It's gone. Home run number 2. Another home run. No doubt about that one. His third consecutive home run. The bonus round has begun. That's number 4 in a row. Oh, that's a monster home run. Another home run. Let's see what he can do. Up first in this semifinal matchup from the Washington Nationals, Jay Wood. Number 4 in a row. That one's out of here, off the batter's eye. 2 minutes are now on the clock. Another home run. That's 3 in a row now. 4 in a row now. Make it 9 home runs. No question about that one. Just 1 minute remaining. Oh, that's a monster home run. 30 seconds left. And yet another home run. That one is out of here. His 13th home run. The bonus round has begun. Another home run. That is out of here. And that's a home run. His 16th in the round. That clears the wall. A hat trick. 3 in a row. Time's up. That will do it. He finishes with an astounding 18 home runs. And he will have to wait to see if that's enough. Now hitting, representing the Minnesota Twins, Byron Buxton. And that one's gone into the second deck. Another home run. That one's out of here and into the second deck. It's out of here into the upper deck. 2 minutes remaining. No question about that one. There's number 7. That's gone. Home run number 8. See you later. All the way to the upper deck. No doubt about that one. Just 1 minute remaining. His third in a row. Goodbye. Look out, upper deck. That is now 5 in a row. 30 seconds left. 6 consecutive home runs. Make it 7 in a row now. Keep it going, fans. That's now 8 in a row. The bonus round has begun. Let's see what he can do. Hitting first in this championship round, representing the Seattle Mariners, number 29, Cal Raleigh. That one is gone. His second home run. That's 3 in a row now. That's number 4 in a row. 5 straight home runs. 6 consecutive home runs. 2 minutes remaining. Make it 7 in a row now. Keep it going, fans. That's now 8 in a row. Make it 9 home runs. There's number 10. His third consecutive home run. Just 1 minute remaining. Oh, that's a monster home run. 30 seconds left. Another home run. Gone. That hit the batter's eye. A hat trick. 3 in a row. Number 4 in a row. The bonus round has begun. And there's another one. No doubt about this one. His 17th. That one is gone. Another home run. Out of here. And no time remaining. That will do it. He finishes. And he will have to wait to see if that holds up. And now, the challenger in this championship round, representing the Washington Nationals, Jay Wood. No question about that one. Oh, that's a monster home run. His third in a row. 2 minutes are now on the clock. And that one's gone into the second deck. No doubt about that one. That's 3 in a row now. That's gone. Home run number 8. Another home run. 30 seconds left. There's number 10. Another home run. Oh, that's a monster home run. The bonus round has begun. A hat trick. 3 in a row. No doubt about that one. Ladies and gentlemen, your Home Run Derby champion, Cal Raleigh.